Are you looking for sealed product and singles? You can find it all on Channel Fireball. Please use my Tablemon affiliate code when checking out to help support my content. Looking for PTGO codes? Potown Store has all the latest sets and promos, instantly delivered to your email. You can use Tablemon code when checking out for 5% off. If you're from Europe, Millipots Gaming has a wide array of sealed products, singles, and more. You can use Tablemon code when checking out for 5% off.
Tablemon.
Hello everyone and welcome to Vivid Voltage. It's finally out. My demo account has been updated with the cards. I will be live streaming with them later today in the afternoon, but I wanted to showcase the 6 different decks that I'll be playing with. First, with all the VMAX Pokemon, I decided to challenge myself and build a deck with each and every one, try and make them work. So we'll have to see if we can get some wins with them on the ladder. The first one that I will be using, of course, will be Colossal VMAX. This new VMAX with Eruption Shot. It really threatens Pikachu, it really threatens Eternatus VMAX, dealing 40 damage, and then if the top card is an energy, you discard it, you can attack, you don't discard, you attach it to Colossal and deal 90 more damage for 130. That's really nice. You can combine that with Oranguru for Primate Wisdom to guarantee that the energy is at the top. And then the Colossal VMAX with its 330 HP, the buff padding to get 50 extra HP, and the new Stone Energy, which reduces damage taken by 20 onto fighting type Pokemon, makes Colossal VMAX a really tough Pokemon to take down. Yeah, really, really tough. So I'm pretty happy with this. I'm excited to try it out. This new fighting type Colossal VMAX. We also have the Galarian Sirfetch'd, which has been seeing more play lately. The ability Resolute Spear. You can absorb fighting energy that you have in play, and Meteor Smash does 200 damage. So the perfect counter to Eternatus and Pikachu is right here if you've been having trouble with those decks or you don't want to lose to them. This is the deck to take them on. So yeah, this is the first list that we will be playing, and then I have other Vivid Voltage decks right here. We have the Toyoki's VMAX Control deck. I'm really excited to play this. It's going to be super annoying for opponents. Toyoki's VMAX can use Max Light to do 120 damage, and you get to search your deck for any 2 cards and put them into your hand. So you get to search for annoying things like Yell Grunts, Crushing Hammers, Power Plants, Extra Energy, and Magneton Skull Signal also gets you a bunch of supporters, right? A bunch of supporters into your hand. You also give up a prize, which makes your reset stamps even more effective. Yeah, and activates Lieutenant Surge, so you can play an extra 2 supporters, so you can attack your opponent's hand with Jesse and James even. So I'm really excited to play this sort of control deck with Crushing Hammers and Yell Grunts and everything. Just be super annoying against opponents and try to slow down the game whilst you peck at them with your attack. Really excited to try this out and see if it ends up working out. And then after that, we have the big, chunky Pikachu VMAX deck. Pikachu VMAX has 310 HP. Of course, it's weak to Colossal, so I'm not sure how powerful it will actually end up being. But G-Max Volt Tackle does 120, and if you discard all the energy that Pikachu has attached, you do 150 more for 270, which is a pretty decent amount. We have Coco to power ourselves up. We have Bolton as well, of course, to electrify. I'm going to try and choose to go second with this deck and get Pikachu powered up with Electrify on the first turn by attaching to basic energies. But in case something fails, we have Electrodes, the new Electrodes ability Boss Up Generator, where if this Pokemon's on your bench, you can search your deck for 2 Lightning Energy cards, attach them to your Lightning Pokemon in any way you want, and then Electrode is knocked out. That means we give up extra prizes. That means we're gonna have to play very smartly with our reset stamps, but it is the best way to accelerate energy onto something outside of Coco Prism Star. Really excited to be playing with Chunky Chew. The art is so cool and so amazing. And outside of that, it's just a pretty standard Lightning deck with Research, Marnie, the speed energies for support, the energy switches, all of the good stuff that we are used to, and with Choo Choo for extra support. Now, Orbital VMAX, I did post a deck review of this. I'm excited to play with this Orbital VMAX. The Eerie Beam ability lets you place a damage counter extra every turn. Your opponent's Pokemon as long as it's active. So the more orbitals you have and you can switch around, the more damage counters you can place on your opponent's Pokemon. And G-Max Wave will on average be doing 150 to 200 damage, which for 2 energy is a pretty good amount, because then on top of that you have your ability and the damage will start piling up pretty quickly. Now, to add on to that, we have Weezing plus Roxy, so that Weezing's ability Blow Away Bomb can put also damage counters onto your opponent's Pokemon. And we have 6 Second and Scoop Up Net to put even more damage counters onto our opponent's Pokemon. So, pretty excited to be playing with Orbital VMAX later today. We also have the new Aromatic Grass Energy, which allows you to recover from any special conditions and prevents any special conditions, so no paralysis from Raichu, no sleeping, no confusion, no nothing from any weird text that your opponent might be playing. So I'm excited to try this deck out as well. Should be fun to like cycle through the Orbital VMAXs, set them up, and then place damage counters everywhere. Especially against an Eternatus deck, you're going to be placing 90 damage every single turn, which is pretty cool, or possibly even more. Now, the next deck we do have is also a damage spreading deck. We have Darmanitan VMAX. It's pretty unfortunate that you're weak to metal, right? That means Station will probably crush you many times, but not every deck plays Station or is a metal deck. Therefore, we can use Galarian Darmanitan VMAX for its full potential with max whiteout doing 230 damage to each of your opponent's benched Pokemon. That we can then add with the Telescopic Sight for 30 more, right? That means we are 3-hit KOing the DNAs and Crobats rather than 6-hit KOing, right? 3 by 6. Yeah, rather than 6-hit KOing. So because of the speed of the game, Telescopic Sight allows us to pressure our opponent's bench so much more faster. And we have Frostmoth, of course, with the Ice Dance ability in order to power up the Galarian Darmanitan a lot faster. And we also have the Alolan Sand/GX, where we could use a sneaky Spiky Storm to just do 100 damage to our opponent's bench Pokemon, or 130 with the new tool card. So I'm pretty excited to using that card right here. I also thought about using this with the Orbital VMAX. So there's plenty of new combinations that we can use. The deck also features the new Nessa card, which is really cool looking. I love the way this card looks. And you can put up to 4 in any combination of water Pokemon and water energy cards from your discard pile into your hand. So just in case late game you need to power up, you need to find the Sandslash, or you need to find another Darmanitan plus energies to power up, Nessa is the perfect card to do that. And finally, the last VMAX deck that we're going to feature is Aegislash-VMAX. It's tucked away into this ADP core, right? But Aegislash-VMAX obviously offers more HP than Station. It offers a potential higher damage output. The more prizes you take, the more damage you will be doing with Max Hack, which does 160 plus 30 more for each prize card you've taken. So 190 base, which is pretty good. And then you can potentially, if you've taken 5 prize cards somehow, some way, Max Hack ends up doing a lot more, up to 340, which coincidentally is enough to 1KO even the toughest of VMAXs, such as Eternatus. So yeah, I'm excited to try this deck out. We also feature Leon to increase our damage output even more. I feel like this is going to be a staple now in ADP Station decks to get Station to those humongous numbers that it needs to sometimes in order to get the big KOs, and not rely on Tool Scrapper, for example, to KO a Pikachu that has a tool, a big charm attached, sorry. So Leon, the first deck that we're going to feature with Leon, will be this Aegislash-VMAX deck, though I'm sure it'll be making its way into a bunch of new decks. So we're going to start with the VMAXs, the stars of the sets. These are the decks that we're going to be playing first of all later in today's stream. So if you're excited about that, definitely check the stream later over on twitch.tv/Tablemon. But I hope you enjoyed this quick showcase, list showcase. Maybe give you some ideas or some creativity on how to approach these new VMAXs. I'm sure lists will be changing a lot, especially in the beginning until we get more tournament results with the new cards and whatnot. But hey, we're here to experiment. I'm excited to try the cards out, and I have the demo account, I have everything, so why not start by playing with some of the new cards later today. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to catch you later on the stream so we can showcase the decks, and expect double videos for the foreseeable future in the channel, which means 2 codes given out every single day on the channel if you leave a comment, if you are subscribed to the channel and you've liked the video, including this one. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the stream.